So, for today's ganap up, another question na naman ang mabibigyan ng kasagutan kaya... Oh, what's happening? Anong ginagawa niyo? Mabagage pa talaga kaya?
Kasi naman, Mimi and my sister are going to abroad.
Will you please stop?
Sorry.
Alam mo, Mami, ang topic natin for today is questionable sa pag-abroad.
Really?
Ano ka, Mami? You're so outdated. This question is for Penny Trisha. Oh, Mami, I am planning to work abroad, but I am so scared.
Ay, grabe naman, Mi. Don't be scared. Grab lang ng mga afam.
Oh my God! Wow!
Esther,
Ano ka ba, Mayna? Serious na nga. So, Rom, ano nga ba yung mga kailangan gawin ng mga penny natin?
If you're here in the Philippines looking to work overseas, you will need to use POEA, Philippine Overseas Employment Administration Accredited Employment Agency to process your visa and other paperwork.
so, ano nga ba ang POEA? Ano ka ba, Maynalyn? Hindi pa ba alam yun?
POEA, Philippine Overseas Employment Administration, was an agency of the government of the Philippines responsible for opening the benefits of the Overseas Employment Program of the Philippines.
How to choose the right recruitment agencies?
First, choose an agency that specializes a certain field. There are hundreds, maybe even thousands of recruitment agencies out there, many of which specialize in specific industries. Before you decide to go ahead with one, ask yourself first whether they specialize in the industry you're looking for to work in. Ideally, the agency you should go for should have a deep sector knowledge of your chosen industry. Why? Because they'll be able to better place you in the right position and they'll have connections with top brands in the industry.
Next, choose an agency that's transparent.
The job seeking process isn't easy, so you have to choose an agency that will make it less difficult. How? Go for one that treats their candidates with respect and integrity and check that they operate with transparency. This means they'll make sure you're comfortable at every step of the process and will be open and honest about the positions and companies they have on their books. They will be happy to answer your questions or any questions you have and alleviate any fears and concerns you might have along the way.
The next one is speak to the real person.
Once you've established that an agency has deep connections in the industry you want to get into and determined that their process is transparent, it's time to take things up a notch and speak to a real person. You would want to go for a recruitment agency that you can connect with and who gets you what you want. And in order to do that, you need to get to know them and they need to get to know you. In other words, a consultant that is consultative as opposed to someone who simply spams your CV to the general marketplace. It's easy to shoot emails back and forth, but if you want to make deeper connections so the agency can understand your wants and needs better, it's important to have a real conversation to a real person. They should have a lot of questions to ask about the kind of the role you're looking for, and they should be eager to build a rapport with you. Good recruiters are great listeners.
And last but not the least, take testimonials into account.
There's no one who can vouch for a recruitment agency better than their previous candidates. These are the people who have been through the process before you and can offer guidance on what it was like to work with the agency. Most highly quality recruitment agencies should have a dedicated section for testimonials on their sites. Once on the page, you can devour what previous candidates had to say and pick out any points that you think might be important. If you can't seem to find any testimonials on site, don't be afraid to reach out to the agency and ask to see some. Or better yet, ask if you can take a look at any case studies they might have produced. Or better still, ask for some points of reference that you can call and speak to. But what do they have to say about the agency when none of the recruitments are in the room should help you determine whether or not you wish to engage with this agency. The key here is to determine how effectively the agency controls the process and what their success rates look like. Remember, your goal is to land the job of your dreams, and you want a brand that's successful at doing that.
Don't forget to check their POEA license number.
Employment abroad, it's crucial to follow a specific rule. You can only pursue overseas job opportunities through a local recruitment agency, and this agency must be accredited by the POEA. To ensure the legitimacy of a recruitment process, it's essential to verify the agency's status by checking its POEA license number. If the agency lacks a valid POEA license number, it indicates that the company you are applying to may be involved in illegal recruitment. To check the POEA license number, visit the official POEA website or contact them directly in their official accounts.
Once you've established the criteria for your job search, you can then choose an agency that specializes in that area and has a strong reputation that you can check out. But before you dive right, make sure you check their working process. Speak to a real person and that you do check out the experiences of previous candidates.
All of these working parts will come together to create a solid overview of each recruitment agency, so you can select the best option for you when looking for real vacancies.
Today mga Lima. See you next video. Bye-bye!
Bye! Ay, ako yun know. Go, 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 go! Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe.